Today we are going to study the gun diode as a microwave source and its VI characteristics. This is the construction of the gun diode. Generally in gun diode, the gallium arsenide material is used to make the substrate, and this substrate is heavily doped material, and this is also n-type gallium arsenide material to form a substrate, and this substrate is also heavily doped material, and these two substrates are separated with n-type buffer, whereas this n-type material is lightly doped material. Normally in our PN junction diode, we have to use the p-type material as well as n-type material, and this p-type and n-type material is combined together to form the junction. But in a gun diode, there is only n-type material, and therefore the special characteristics of the gun diode is that it exhibits the negative resistance region, which is also called as a transferred electron effect. This gun diode can be used to generate the microwave signal from 1 GHz to 200 GHz, and generally the material used in gun diode is gallium arsenide. The efficiency of the gun diode is little bit less compared to the normal diode, and the efficiency is from 5% to 15%, and this is a symbol of the gun diode. Now we'll see the characteristics. These are the characteristics of the gun diode. Actually in this region, means when we increase the bias voltage, current also increases. The gun diode operates same as like a normal PN junction diode. Means when we increase the bias voltage up to the threshold voltage, the current flowing through the diode also increases, and this region is called as a positive resistance region. And at this point, when the bias voltage reaches to the threshold voltage, the temperature of the semiconductor material increases, and therefore the mobility of the electron decreases, and that's why the current flowing through the diode also start decreasing. And at this moment, when the temperature of the material decreases, the mobility of the electron increases, and therefore again after the valley voltage, again current flowing through the diode increases. And this region, when the current decreases, even though we increase the bias voltage, this region is called as a negative resistance region. Why it is called as negative resistance region? Because here when we increase the bias voltage, then also current start decreasing, and this behavior of the diode can be used as a microwave source, because this diode continuously generates the oscillations due to these characteristics of the gun diode. Then this is nothing but the practical setup of the gun diode. Here we have to use the special power supply to generate the bias voltage for the gun diode. Then we have to use the gun diode as an oscillator to generate the microwave signal. Then we have to use the isolator so that it prevents the reflections coming from the load side, and this isolator will protect the microwave source. Then here we have to use the pin modulator. In pin modulator, again here we are going to use the special diode, which is pin diode. Pin diode means what? P-type material and N-type material is separated with the intrinsic material. Therefore, the switching capacity of the pin diode is very high compared to the normal diode, and that's why we can use the pin diode up to 1000 GHz. And then here we have to use the variable attenuator to change the level of the output microwave signal. Then here we are using the detector to separate the modulating signal from the RF signal, and then that modulating signal we can observe on the CRO. Now we'll see the actual practical setup to take the readings. Okay, this is a practical setup to study the VI characteristics of the gun diode. This is nothing but the gun power supply. In this gun power supply, you can observe here, this knob is given to provide the bias voltage for the gun diode. This knob is given to provide the bias voltage for the pin diode, and this frequency knob, it should be at the mid position. Actually initially all these knobs should be at the fully anti-clockwise position, and then slowly we can change the bias voltage with the help of this knob, and the pin bias voltage should be at the mid position, and this knob, you can observe here, this knob should be at the internal position, so that internally modulating signals are generated. And with the help of this knob we can observe the voltage as well as current on the same display. Means if this knob is pressed inside, then we can observe the current. Now current is 0.25 milliampere, and if this knob is at the outside position, then same display will give the voltage values. Okay, initially this voltage should be minimum, and then slowly we have to increase the bias voltage. Then this is practical setup. Here we are using is this diode, gun diode here as a oscillator. Here bias voltage is given to the gun diode, and then this is nothing but the isolator, so that whatever the reflections coming from this load side, the gun diode will be protected. Then here this is nothing but the with the help of this cable we are applying the bias voltage to the pin diode, so that pin diode is used as a modulator. Modulating signal is already internally given here, and this RF signal and modulating signal is combined together. Then here this is nothing but the variable attenuator. We can change the level of the output signal with the help of this attenuator. Then you can observe here, this is called as a frequency meter. We can measure the frequency of the output signal with the help of this frequency meter. When the output signal goes at the minimum position, that value of the frequency is nothing but the frequency of the output signal. Then this is called as a detector. This detector is used to detect the modulating signal, and that voltage can be observed on the CRO. Then here we can change this bias voltage so that we can take the readings. See, you can observe here the diode is now operating in the positive resistance region, and this output current of the diode is increasing up to 0.25 milliampere. And then even though if we increase the bias voltage, the current start decreasing. You can see here. Okay, in this way you can note down the current values and voltage values on this gun power supply, and from all that readings you can plot the VI characteristics for the gun diode, and you can study this behavior of the gun diode, and we can see how to use the gun diode as a microwave source. Okay, thanks for watching.